Good evening, everybody. Julie here, and welcome to our video, 50 States of America. We are checking out the 50 States of America, and we are using the box set. 50 States of America, the people, the places, and the history. It's got a card that's front and back for each of the states, and then it's got a book that I'm reading out of as well. It doesn't take me very long to go through it at all, but you learn a little bit about some of the states, and it's a lot of fun. So that's what we're doing. So let's get started. Today we are visiting Iowa. Iowa joined the Union December 28, 1846. Tom Vilsack said, "We have a long tradition in this state of caring for our neighbors. It is truly an Iowa value." And that is what the front of the card looks like, folks. On the back of it, the card, the abbreviation for Iowa is IA. The nickname is the Hawkeye State. The animal symbol is the eastern goldfinch. Population 3.2 million. Area 56,272 square miles. The time zone is the Central Standard Time. The state order is the 29th state in the Union, and the capital is Des Moines, something like. There you go. Yes, I know I butchered that. Des Moines, I think it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, because y'all have caught me a few times and you let me know, and I'm appreciative, and I try to say things right, but sometimes I just mess up. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is show you this picture. It says nearly 92% of Iowa's land is devoted to agriculture. They even farm emus and ostriches. And that's the picture there. I'm going to go ahead and flip to the next page and show those two, and then all I got to do is do the reading. Black Hawk was one of the most famous people of his time, and he is now viewed as a tragic hero. There's a marker for him in Iowaville Cemetery. And there he is. Did you know Clear Lake, Iowa is known as the place where the music died after the 1959 plane crash there that claimed the lives of 3 musicians. All right, now back to the regular reading. If you've ever seen the movie Field of Dreams, in which an Iowa farmer played by Kevin Costner turns his cornfield into a baseball stadium, you'll have an idea of what Iowa's all about. The flat terrain and fertile soil of the state create the ideal conditions for farmers. Iowa is the country's biggest corn-producing state, as well as a leading producer of pork, beef, milk, eggs, chicken, and soybeans. It's also a key influence in the outcome of presidential elections. The Iowa caucuses take place in the January of an election year, and like the New Hampshire primaries, act as a barometer for the public mood. Although they are not representative of the nation's ethnic demographic, these local in-party votes are still seen as a strong indicator of how a presidential candidate will do in later contests. Consequently, presidential candidates are nauseatingly nice about Iowa. Forward thinkers. Why shouldn't they be? It's actually a very nice state, and apart from contributing more to the nation's larder than any other state except Texas and California, it's given us some interesting people, ranging from actor John Wayne to writer Bill Bryson, VA band leader Glenn Miller, TV host Johnny Carson, Wild West showman Buffalo Bill Cody, and the U.S. 31st President Herbert Hoover, a pioneering bunch that reflect the spirit of the state as a whole. Iowa has always been a forward-thinking state. It has produced 3 Nobel Prize winners, and in 1847, the University of Iowa became the first university in the country to admit men and women on equal terms. 4 years after that, the state ended racial segregation in schools a century before the country as a whole. It also has the highest level of literacy in the country. Today, Iowa is second only to Texas in the production of electricity from wind power. Working the land. Iowa completes the row of 3 tornado-torn states beginning with I that sit side by side across the Midwest, and it has a very organized look about it, with its counties laid out in regimented squares. Famous among them is Madison, named after President James Madison, which featured in the Clint Eastwood film, The Bridges of Madison County. You could say Iowa was made for farming. It's fertile, mostly flat, and has 2 convenient irrigation channels running down each side, namely the Mississippi and the Missouri rivers. It actually took a concentrated effort to turn Iowa's grassland, forest, and wetlands over to the agriculture in the 19th century, and there are still sizable wetlands like Beringer Slough, which is home to flocks of pelicans, herons, and ducks, as well as a multitude of other wildlife. Tribes such as the Dakota and the Iowa, from whom the state takes its name, has built up farming communities. When French explorers Jacques Marquette and Louis Jolliet discovered Iowa on their journey up the Mississippi in 1763, the French influence can be seen in place names like Des Moines, the state capital. Along the Mississippi, there is evidence of sophisticated civilizations dating back 13,000 years in effigy mounds, a collection of over 200 earth mounds constructed in the shape of animals. The Book of Black Hawk. So why is it known as the Hawkeye State? The nickname originated as a tribute to the Sauk warrior Black Hawk, birth name Makate Shikikai, who fought alongside the British against the U.S. Army in the War of 1812 in a campaign to reclaim his ancestral homelands. In 1832, Black Hawk led a coalition of warriors from different tribes known as the British Band in the Black Hawk War against settlers in Illinois and Wisconsin. He was captured and imprisoned in Virginia, being paraded to fascinated crowds in different cities along the way. While in prison, he told his life story to a government interpreter, which was then edited by a local journalist and published as the first ever Native American autobiography of Makate Shikikai, or Black Hawk, became an overnight bestseller. Black Hawk was released in 1833 and lived out his last days in Iowa until his death in 1838. Whew, that was some tongue-tying stuff there. But that's a little bit about Iowa. So what do you think? What do you like about Iowa? And forgive me for mispronouncing those words, but I hope you got something out of this video and learned a little bit about it. So let's see. I hope you'll like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the things that help get these videos out. And I hope you'll keep watching. I have plenty of other videos on my YouTube. I have our Bible recap that we're reading the Bible in a year in chronological order. I also have videos. I do child advocacy videos because I'm a guardian ad litem for the state of Florida. That's a volunteer position, and I visit children in foster care, and I'm their voice in court. I have Avon videos because I sell Avon. I do Temu videos because whenever Mom and I order Temu, we got one, and I'm actually got a big one I'm going to do because I'm just going to do, we got a couple orders, and I'm going to do them all in one after I finish with this video. And travel videos. For the past couple years, I've tried to take some videos of some of the traveling I've done. And what else? Inspirational. and just all kinds of things. You never know what you're going to find, what I'm going to come up with. So I hope that you'll like, comment, subscribe, share, and check out the other videos. What do you have to lose? I thank you so much for watching. Thank you for putting up with me, because I know I butchered some words. And I just hope you'll keep coming back. And I hope you will be back tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to Kansas. So, and thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a blessed night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.